Outside the shop, what have we got going on here in these gigantic pots?
Okay.
I mean, this is ginormous. How many gallons is that thing?
I'm not sure how many gallons. And here we've got, these are Jerusalem artichokes. It's a potato substitute with less starch, so it's better for people who have diabetes and whatnot. But then we got thyme, just popping in. We got some thyme. Over here we got a Roma tomato. It's the same age as your tomato.
But look how big it is.
We already got
Baby
tomatoes.
Romas, look at that.
Got your tomatoes
So
coming in.
what did you do differently on this, to get these tomatoes
The
to...
only difference is this plant got put out here like 2 weeks ago, and that one's still been under lights.
Oh.
That one's taller. This one is pushed out more.
Wow, that is amazing.
Okay, over here we got potatoes.
Well, let's look at potatoes. Yep.
Right?
Yep, my potatoes are looking like that because...
This right here is moringa. This is tree of life. Everything on this plant is usable for food or for other reasons.
Moringa.
Moringa.
Where's that native to?
Africa. It's a tropical. So it loses all of its leaves here in the wintertime, but it'll come back. This is going on its, this will be its
second year?
Second full summer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Okay, so over here we got my marigolds. This is part of my pest control. Marigold at one end of the garden. I got marigolds at the other end of the garden. It kind of keeps some of the critters and bugs from wanting to come in.
Yep.
This right here is Swiss chard.
Yep, I've got that going
Okay.
myself. That's really wonderful. Is Swiss chard better to eat, you think, when it's younger, or?
Oh, definitely when it's younger. I like it when it's tender. The small leaves are way better.
Okay.
When the big leaves get bitter.
Woo!
Over here, this is just a tropical, the big elephant leaf. This right here is one of my favorites. It's the beer, hops.
Hops.
It's the beer plant.
Hops is related to cannabis, is
Yes,
it not?
it is.
Yeah.
You can graft cannabis and hops together.
And make a hop
Okay,
beer.
now
Hop
we're
beer.
going over here. Looking
Hi, buddies.
The rabbit's going bolting on me. We're gonna get this one out of here today.
You know, that's an issue. That was my biggest issue gardening here in Riverside County.
The heat makes them bolt.
Yeah. Is there anything you can do to kind of maybe help it?
No.
Nothing. It just decides to bolt and it bolts.
Yeah.
I've been told that if you, oh, look at that. I've been told that if you can move them into the shade or cover them, that might help. Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know. Every year mine bolts. Look at
Couple
that.
nice
Look at the radishes. Are those, what kind of radish?
Cherry bell.
Cherry bell. Those are beautiful. So he has a whole garden in the front of his store and probably has a bigger one at home, right?
Not currently. Okay, so we got radishes, carrots, more potatoes.
Different kind of garden.
We're working on that.
We got dill right here. See, I love dill. Dill's so pretty. See the dill flowers?
Wow.
It's so delicate and it smells good. All you gotta do is touch it, brush up.
Dill
against
is
it.
and dill's good for like cooking fish and
Yeah, and all your spices.
all your spices and pickling and all that good stuff. Wow, this is a nice little garden
I
there.
got asparagus coming up in that pot. This pot right here, this
Oh,
is
look, asparagus that actually grows. I'm a brown thumber, so I can't ever get it to grow. Look at that.
this is called collard green tree.
Yep.
Alright, then we got bougainvillea. Then
Wow.
right down here, this is the star palm.
Wow.
Okay, and then this is Knott's Berry Farm boysenberry.
Well, you can buy those at Knott's Berry Farm, or you just took a clipping?
Well, you can buy them. They sell it.
Wow.
It's the award-winning one from their jelly and
Oh, wow.
their jams and syrup, the boysenberry.
Wow.
This is parsley and it's bolting.
Yeah.
That's normal. And I like to let my vegetables sometimes go because they're pretty. The flowers, it's just another flower in my opinion. And it brings in pollinators. You'll see,
Yes.
little butterflies and hummingbirds.
But what if you want to eat it? You just have to plant it. I keep planting earlier and earlier here in Riverside County to avoid bolting.
Yeah.
And I just was doing it in February, and I'm still getting my Some of my greens are bolting.
This is lilac. This is just a flower. No
Yeah, I
fruit.
love lilac.
And then we got more of the boysenberry. And this is the tropical tree. I don't remember the name. And there's some more asparagus popping up.
So,
And potatoes.
so the city doesn't have any problem with you having all this out in the front, or do they?
No, they had a problem with me getting full sun up on the awning. They said the sky above the sidewalk is theirs, so they didn't let me grow up there. But they have a problem with me growing on the sidewalk.
That's crazy.
Right.
What, do people leave it alone generally? This
Well,
outdoor
I
garden?
liked it up there because I had big trees. I had citrus tree. I had a fig tree. Do you remember those trees?
I was never
You
here
weren't
for
around
that.
yet. So I had 3 or 4 trees up there, and my melons. So I had vines hanging off with
Oh, wow.
big pumpkins up there.
It was a rooftop garden, basically.
Yeah, and I get out here every day with my wand and my garden hose, and I'd water them. Yeah,
Wow.
but they said I couldn't do that. They didn't like that.
Well, you know.
And then, so I said we got more marigolds. So these are marigolds down here. More asparagus, more carrot.
Is that like citronella? The marigolds?
In
work
a
like
way,
cit-
yeah, it keeps the other bugs away. So yeah, in
Yeah.
a way it's like citronella.
Yeah, I have one of those. Oh my goodness.
Marigold is the plant that we use to squeeze the flower and get pyrethrins, which we actually use pyrethrins as a pesticide, a bug killer.
Wow.
So I got more asparagus here. I like the asparagus plants. We got asparagus. I folded it down yesterday.
Yeah, we're experimenting
We're
with science.
we're rooting. I got another one over there. We do a lot of science around here.
Oh my gosh, look at the dogs do a lot of sleeping around here. The dogs are the dogs are kind of tired, I guess. Well, this is fantastic. So this is Mark's Hydroponics and Organic Gardening in Hemet, California, which is in Riverside County. And you will not get a more knowledgeable person. He has a gardening class every Tuesday at 2 o'clock, right? Tuesdays at 2. Yeah. Right? Tuesdays at 2?
Tuesdays at 2, free gardening class.
Okay, so come on out.
I didn't hear